Hi, my name is Override Gaming and I am the overseer of operations here at this illustrious company, Velocity, here with another fantastic announcement for all you lovely ladies and gentlemen watching at home. Now, as you heard before in part 1, Chris Jericho and Bobby Roode will now compete in a qualifying match, and the winner of that match will be the first picked to go into the 8-man Contract of Destiny ladder match, which will take place at Velocity Destiny. And the winner of that match will receive the coveted Contract of Destiny briefcase, and they will be allowed to challenge for the Velocity World Championship any place, anytime within the next year. Now, you may be wondering, yes, there's 6 weeks to Velocity and every week we'll have a qualifying match, but there are only 8 spots and 6 of them will be filled. That is where you guys come in. At the end of the 8 weeks before Velocity Destiny, I will put a poll of everybody who has lost, and the 2 highest voters, voted by you guys on Twitter, will be added as wildcards to that match. So if you want to have an impact on who you want to see challenge for the Contract of Destiny, I need you to follow my Twitter, which is right here, gaming_override. Again, the winners of that poll, the 2 highest voted people of that poll, will go through as wildcards. So again, it is up to you, the fans at home, to pick who you want to see fight for these championships. With that being said, let's get this qualifying match in the way, and keep an eye on our main event, where Sonya Deville will go one-on-one with the man Becky Lynch in a rematch for the Velocity Women's Championship. Enjoy the rest of this show.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode, 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
2 of Canada's greatest showmen will go head to head in a one-on-one match to determine who is the first entrant into the Contract of Destiny matches. We get this match underway, and a collar and elbow tie-up to start things off, and Chris Jericho will take control of the waist and obviously wrench on that arm to try and do damage to the arm of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode, former NXT champion, takes control, knee to the gut, leaves Chris Jericho open there, and he's going to put him down on the ground. Very good trade wrestling there from Bobby Roode. These 2 men, synonymous with being, some of the greatest showmen, as Bobby Roode puts down Chris Jericho with a suplex count. Kick out at 1 from Jericho. What can we say about Jericho that isn't to already be said? The guy's a multi-time world champion, first ever AEW champion, the first ever undisputed champion, in fact, inventor of the Money in the Bank ladder match. So when it comes to, the master of reinvention, there's nobody better than Chris Jericho. But of course, when Bobby Roode gets into a position as we've seen him on NXT, he can be a main event star. And a win for either of these men will definitely do wonders for their career. So here we have Jericho taking control of Roode. Roode runs out the way. Chris Jericho again, very, very smart, managing to hit Bobby Roode here. And now here comes Jericho. Jericho going to work on the body parts of Bobby Roode here. Going to make sure his arms are weak for the glorious DDT. Clothesline in the corner there from Bobby Roode, giving Jericho a bit of a taste of his own method. Glorious there. Bobby Roode won. Kick out at 1 from Jericho yet again. Misses with the big boot. Jericho, Irish whip to the corner. Clothesline, misses from Roode. Roode turns him around. He's going to go for the shin break here. Very competitive matchup between the 2 gentlemen. Big elbow drop there from Bobby Roode. Goes in for the cover. 1. And again, another kick out from Chris Jericho. Punch to the gut. And here comes Jericho. Jericho popping up from nowhere. And he's going to go for the walls. He's going for the walls. Walls of Jericho locked in. Can Bobby break free? Yes, he does. Bobby Roode misses with a drop kick here. Jericho's going to take advantage, as he always does. Kick out at one from Roode. Going to roll outside here. Roll back inside. Use his smarts against him. Jericho blocks the punch attempt. Code breaker. That is it. 1, 2, 3. Done. Chris Jericho is your first entrant into the Contract of Destiny match. But keep an eye out for Bobby Roode, as he will be entered in the poll as that all men have competed to determine who is the wild card for the Contract of Destiny match, and he will fill out the 2 spaces left. But no, Chris Jericho making a point as ever that he is the dominant one. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next match, as Josh Cole goes one-on-one with the Dutch Destroyer Aleister Black to determine the number 1 contender for the European Championship match. It's about to go. Look, tonight is not going to be pretty, okay? Like a lamb being fed to the slaughter, like taking candy from a baby. Like Gargano being turned up by a Ciampa, this is not going to be pretty. So people, shield your eyes. Kids, go to bed. These are stuff that nightmares are made of, because tonight I break one of your new toys. Aleister Black, this is going to be a mauling like no other. And I will make sure beyond all doubt that I am the new number 1 contender.
Let's just keep it PG. You know what's good.
My phone's ringing.
Just don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods.
Hold on, let me answer this. Hello?
Hey there, Josh. How you doing there, fella? It's the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, you know, the European champion. You know, the guy that beat you in the Battle Royal a couple of weeks ago. But look, anyways, besides the point, don't ask about how I got your number. Now, it seems to me that you've been badly mistreated in Velocity. I mean, after all, you were runner-up, so that surely should make you number 1 contender, but no. Because of ratings, okay, Override Gaming has to put you in a number 1 contenders match with somebody who doesn't deserve the title. That, to me, is completely unfair. And look, I know Aleister Black is a very sneaky character, and he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, so I'll tell you what, let me help you, okay? I want a worthy opponent for Velocity Destiny, so let me come out to the ring with you tonight and spy on Aleister Black. I'll tell you what, if he pulls anything, trust me, I'll be there to stop him and make sure that you be number 1 contender. Sound good? So, I'll meet you in Gorilla in 10.
Well, that was quite weird, but look at that. It looks like Josh Cole realizes 2 heads are better than 1. I don't know about this proposed alliance. I mean, Sheamus is quite a tricky character to deal with. If it was me, not just Aleister Black, but if I was Josh Cole, I'd watch his back too. I don't think Sheamus has got the correct motives for defending Josh Cole. But either way, we are about to have a barn burner of a match. 5-star classic potentially. These guys are going to kick the hell out of each other, and it happens right now. Stay tuned. Josh Cole versus Aleister Black. Apologies for the vegans watching, but it seems there is a growing beef between Josh Cole and Aleister Black as we get this match underway. Both of these men are deadly strikers, so watch out for hard-hitting offense. Obviously, Josh Cole likes to take the technical background and a strong style background and can take it to the air. Aleister Black, deadly feet of course. Josh Cole with the devastating knee attacks he has. Offensive moves like the code breaker and the headshot, which he uses to use that running knee strike. Regal cutter from Josh Cole. And Sheamus watching on. You gotta think, as the submission attempt here from Josh Cole. Will Aleister Black get out of it? He does indeed. Looks for a running uppercut. And now Josh Cole is in the corner. Aleister Black lining Josh Cole's chest up with those kicks. That's not a protective piece of armor. Meteor from Josh Cole. Here comes Josh Cole now, grounding Aleister Black. You gotta think here, Sheamus is... I don't know about you guys, but I think he's got an ulterior motive. I mean, this guy clearly doesn't want to face either of these men at Velocity Destiny. Oh, Brainbuster by Aleister Black. And now here comes Black. Key lock implied. Simple wrist lock, but very effective. Grounding Josh Cole. Obviously, this is a battle of the Europeans. I've got to say, you know, Josh Cole has been saying, you know, that, you know, he's this guy who can take it to anybody, but he hasn't shown it a lot as he kicks out at one. Don't get me wrong, I think he's a great talent. His head just needs to be in the right place. I think he needs to focus on the match at hand, or at least be a lot smarter when it comes to the ring. He's quite naive, the young superstar, as he hits Black with a running knee strike. You know, obviously, since turning his back on the fans, he's been a lot more aggressive, a lot more focused, but sometimes I think he has that forward momentum, you know what I mean? But in the meantime, that's what kind of distracts him. He gets too focused sometimes. Sometimes you need to take a step back. As here he goes, turning towards the fans. Laser focus from Josh Cole. As here he goes against the ropes. Knee strike once again. And again, working on the legs of Aleister Black. He won't be able to use that Black Mass. Code breaker! We saw that for Chris Jericho earlier. It helped him win the match. No. Josh Cole, you said on social media that he's got a new move added to his arsenal. So I wonder what that is. And I think he's about to use it here. Looks like GTS. He's looking for it. Oh my god, knee strike. But what's Sheamus doing? This could be it. But Sheamus is in the ring. Sheamus, he's broke up the pin. He's took out the referee. What is going on? And now Sheamus attacking both superstars. I knew it. I knew he had an ulterior motive. I knew it. Sheamus took out Josh Cole and Aleister Black so he doesn't have to face them at Velocity Destiny. I knew it. I knew that guy was up to something. I absolutely knew it. But ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for Velocity. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's Asuka. Asuka is marching down to the ring. For those of you who don't know, she had an altercation with Shayna Baszler after her match with Kairi Sane last week. I wonder what this is about. Let's see what she has to say. Okay, lads, I'm not going to pretend like I know Japanese, okay? But we all know Asuka is a very passionate superstar, okay? She's passionate about what she does. And obviously she was very upset with what happened last week concerning Shayna Baszler returning to attack her out of nowhere. But from what she did say in English, which she made it very, very clear, give me Shayna, I want answers. So, will the Queen of Spades answer to Asuka's challenge? Let's find out. Okay, lads, I think we knew this was coming. Alright, Shayna Baszler is bold as ever. She does not fear anyone. Alright, but we have not seen her since she lost to Becky Lynch for the Velocity Women's Championship, which is over a year ago. So, if that's the case, why has she been gone this long? I mean, she hasn't made it clear. She's been off social media. She's avoided the questions. She's avoided the questions in interviews. So let's see what she had to say as she mocks Asuka's dancing. Very out of character from Baszler, but clearly she's trying to get in the mind of Asuka. Let's see what she has to say. Does it look like I owe you an explanation, Asuka? Huh? Does it look like I owe anyone else an explanation? No. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. Okay, that's how it's always been. I'm just back to give this women's division a dose of reality. Too many people live in this fantasy world while I was gone. And it starts with people like you who are disgraces to wrestling. Now, don't get me wrong, you can fight. But I don't care how big you are, how strong you are, how tall you are. Okay? I don't care if you're Sonya Deville, who last time I checked clearly isn't a dad. I don't care if you're Becky Lynch. I don't care if you're Natalya, Charlotte Flair. You all need air to breathe. So, I figured that I make a statement to this division to make sure they know exactly who the top dog here is in this company. And if you don't, then 3 words: tap, nap, or snap. Choose wisely, Asuka. Oh wait, I forgot, you don't have a choice. Because I'm going to make your life a living hell. Watch your back, Asuka. Watch your back. Wow, very haunting words from the former women's champion Shayna Baszler. That even scared me. Wow. Someone get security around Asuka. She's great and all, but I worry for her safety. But hold on. Okay, I've just been informed that the Good Brothers are going to defend their tag team championships right now against a mystery opponent. Stay tuned. Surprise opponents. I wonder who it could be. I wonder if they're the alpha males of the tag team division.